Hello, 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 everyone. Sorry, I think I went off and on again. It's a bit of a shambles. I haven't got used to the whole YouTube streaming thing yet. So let's have a look. Let's see where I am. There I am. A little bit of latency. Yeah, shut up. Anyway, I can see my chat. So, when's the new book out? It's out already, mate. It's out already. You can buy it on Amazon if you want to. Or you can buy it from Flipped Eye. Might read something from there as well. So if you Google Werewolf of London, Niall O'Sullivan, you'll get one of those. I'll probably read something from here in a little while. Let me go to a different setup here for my writing. I normally start off by playing a game. Well, I find a spot in a game and then I read some poems. So the spot I found, I've already kind of found a spot already. So let me take you there. Thought I'd take you to springtime in the England of Forza Horizon 4. And I found a nice spot. Yeah, there we go. Quick resume is working. So right now I'm just sort of driving in the ocean. Let me just drive around for a bit here. Nee is an amazing gentleman. He runs an amazing publisher. He was the best man at my wedding as well. He's a genuinely good bloke. Anyway, I'm driving. I thought I'd show you what I'm driving. I'm driving the Lotus Esprit from The Spy Who Loved Me. You might notice that my character for some reason is wearing a Father Christmas outfit. And I'm just going to find a little spot. And then I'm going to read out some poems. Here we go. Just wrecked someone's boat. Unfortunately, you can't just drive this into the sea and become the Spy Who Loved Me submarine. So I'm a bit gutted about that, to be fair. There we go. And I'm going to change the view again. Oh, that's not bad. There we go. I like this. This is a bit more sort of... There we go. That's my setting. That's my ambience just for the first bit. So, if you haven't watched my stream before, I'm just pouring myself some medicinal stuff. Clinkety clink. There we go. I've had a bit of a week. Let me just tell you about my week while the waves crash, while I get everything else sorted. I'm just going to tease myself by smelling that. Okay. To cut a very long story short, the lady of the house, the Duchess, came down with a new continuous cough just around last weekend. Well, around about the weekend. And became concerned and ordered, is it PCR Test? PCR Test online, which took forever to get delivered. I'm also going to move this. I've always got my little screen thing coming out and it's really distracting. So let me just tuck that away. So I'm looking at the lens rather than looking at the little bit next to the lens with my face on it. So anyway, how audible is this game as well? I wonder if it's audible. It's audible, good. Oh, there's a bit of rain as well. That's pretty cool. I like this. I like this ambience. It's normally good to have the sound on a little bit low anyway. So she ordered a PCR test. Now, basically, when you order a test, I mean, we're a law-abiding family. So when you order a test, it's basically your way of declaring to the government we have symptoms. Our household has to go into isolation. So we did. So we went into isolation and, you know, ordered a test. And then the post office, who have been a bit weird, I've got to say, there's some shenanigans going on with our postal office or something at the moment. Took ages to deliver this test. It went off to other testing centres around, other postal depots around South London. Finally found its way to us on Monday. So like and then we sent off a test on, did the old prod in her tonsils. Probably could have put, if someone had just joined without me talking about a corona test, they'd probably see me just doing that action, going prodding her tonsils, and probably would have thought of something else. Nothing like that. We've been married a while. Anyway, did the old swab test up the nose. Sent it off that afternoon on Monday, so it took days to get to us because of cock-ups of the postal service. And then we got the result like the next morning, literally that afternoon, popped it in the post box, got the result 7 o'clock the next morning. I was impressed with that, negative. Which is about right, because we had been living like absolute cave-dwelling hermits, avoiding other people like the plague, double masking up, wiping. We're the only people in the country still wiping our shopping down, probably. And yeah, the chances of us getting it, the numbers in our area are really below. When you look at the map, and the map is white rather than green or yellow or blue, because what's the word? Because the cases are below 3 in the area. So yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice, but we were kind of just shut in with each other for 5 days. That was it. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days, and then Tuesday morning we got the negative result. So that was nice. That was nice, and I felt really quite. It felt a bit like, I don't know, 2001: The Space Odyssey or something like that, when I was able to finally leave the flat and head off somewhere exotic, Sainsbury's. So that was my week, and I couldn't even kind of just sit there and write my novel or my philosophical biography because the kids were off school, so I couldn't even get stuff done because I was back on a childcare. Anyway, I won't waffle too much. That's just my way of introduction. Mr. Bridge, it's so good to see you, sir. So I hope you're doing all right. How are you doing? You okay? You handling all this malarkey all right? I'll keep chatting, but I'll keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye out on the chat. I like doing this on YouTube. When I do it on Twitch, I can see the way I've got my setup. I've got the sort of game on my screen, and then I've got the chat just tucked over to the right, so I can't see how many people are viewing, and I quite like that because I think sometimes when my viewers go over good stuff, Zoom meetings, yeah. I've not done much Zoom poetry. I'm always moaning about Zoom poetry, but Zoom poetry I find is very awkward. Anyway, I'm going to read some poems out. I was going to find like an old poem about the sea. Now, I could maybe see if I can find one in this volume of nature poems from Alice Oswald, The Thunder Mutters. So I could try reading out a poem I've never read before. There might be one. But I have no idea. If I read it out, it'll probably be a poem I don't know by a poet I know nothing about. A bit of D.H. Lawrence. Oh my god, look what she's got here. This is kind of amazing. All the lyrics to Blow the Man Down. Shall I read out the lyrics to Blow the Man Down? And by Anonymous, the best poet that has ever lived. Let's Blow the Man Down. Anything else? Anything to go with Blow the Man Down? There we go. Let's read a bit of Gary Snyder. Gary Snyder kind of links with some stuff I've been reading and writing recently anyway. So you might know Gary Snyder as the sort of Zen monk, or he was a Zen. He's still going, by the way. Gary, he's still alive. Early influential beat poet, early influential eco poet, always associated with the beat movement. But I don't know if he was a full-on member of the Beats or was just always like their guy. But yeah, he's written some of my. I really like Gary. I often say him and Bob Kaufman are probably my favourite beat poets. Yeah, oh god, I forgot there's a massive sea shanty craze on YouTube as well, isn't there? Let's read. I'm gonna read Gary Snyder first. Then I might read a bit of Blow the Man Down. I'm not gonna sing it. Not gonna sing it. And then I'm gonna read a poem by Claire Pollard. And then I'm gonna read some stuff I wrote myself over the week because I like doing that. And then I'm gonna start gaming and live writing. So I go to this setup here, and I start writing. See, there's a poem from last week. Let's go back to here. Let me just get rid of that hello. I think that was me saying hello to you. So let me just set this up for the next bit. Okay. Back to my C setting. I could have myself bobbing along as well. I was hoping I could have some. Oh, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Back to this one here. There we go. I could have just going. Bobbing along the sea, or I could have myself like like that. Anyway, if there was any sort of justice and joy in the world, there would be some kind of filter where you could basically stream a game, but your face, your little profile-y bit, could appear as the sun baby from Teletubbies, just like sort of peering over the horizon, or it could be the moon. There's some money in that if anyone wants to make it. Right, I'm going to read Boat of a Million Years by Gary Snyder, which I've never read before, so I've no idea if it's a poem I would like reading or not. Boat of a Million Years. The boat of a million years, boat of morning, sails between the sycamores of turquoise. Dawn white Dutch freighter in the Red Sea with a red stack, heads out past our tanker, out towards Ras Tanura. Sun already fries my shoulder blades, I kneel on ragged steel decks chipping paint. Grey old T2 tanker and a white Dutch freighter. Boat of the sun, the abtfish, the yachtfish, playing in the waves before it. Salty Red Sea, dolphins rip sunlight, streak in, swirl and tangle, under the forward arching wave roll of a cleaving bow even. Talliard said, "Seize the tiller of the planet." He was joking. We are led by dolphins toward morning. I like that final line. We are led by dolphins toward morning. I don't know if this is an eco poem or not, but it maybe has an eco sensibility in the sense that the ecological idea of humans not being the most intelligent creatures on the planet, and perhaps whales perhaps being more intelligent than us in some ways, being that they don't really need to make stuff. You know, they don't have to build all this technology in order to not sort of die just because they're a bunch of weird skinny ape people. So I've lost the poem I was going to read. I was going to read Blow the Man Down, wasn't I? Because you know, I do have to say Blow the Man Down does feel like it has a bit of innuendo. It feels like it has some double entendres there. I understand. I know that me sort of looking for a book, wondering if I'm going to read something and not being able to find a poem is probably not the most compelling thing to view. Yeah, I think I've lost Blow the Man Down. That sucks. Okay. I found it. Blow the Man Down. I don't know the lyrics to this one. I don't know. Inactivity detected. I'm active. Leave it. What's wrong with this driving game? I don't even care about the session people. I don't care about being online and, you know, other people trying to join in. Okay. Sorry, I'm just talking to that my little pop-up on the game, ruining my blissful seaside vibes. Obviously, it's not too good when the waves go a little bit above the window and you just see this weird beach thing underneath. Doesn't quite work. Okay. I'm going to read a bit of Blow the Man Down. Oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do the voice. I'm not going to sing it. I'll sing ye a song of the fish of the sea. Come all ye young sailormen, listen to me. And I trust that you'll join in the chorus with me. I'll sing ye a song of the fish of the sea. So now it's these couplets. There was once an old skipper. I don't know his name, but I know that he once played a ruddy smart game. When his ship lay becalmed in a tropical sea, he whistled all day, but he could get no breeze. Well, I don't know when this was written, but obviously, is there a causal correlation between whistling and breeze? Unless you may be trying to conceal a fart or something. But a seal heard his whistle and loudly did call, just stow your light canvas jib, spanker and all. I'll send ye some fish to consult, if you please, the best way to get ye a nice whistling breeze. Oh, first came the herring, saying, I'm king of the seas. He jumped on the poop, over cap'n I'll be. Next came the flatfish, they call him a skate. If you'll be the cap'n, then I'll be the mate. Obviously, I mean captain. The next came the hake, he was black as a rook. Says he, I'm no sailor, I'll ship as the cook. Next came the shark with his 2 rows of teeth. Cook, mind you the cabbage, and I'll mind the beef. Then came the eel with his slippery tail. He climbed up aloft and he cast off each sail. Next came the codfish with his chuckle head. He jumped in the chains and began heaving the lead. Next came the flounder. So this is about basically a fisherman who goes out in his boat and then all the fish that I'm guessing he's planning on catching and killing and eating, just all jumping over and slowly taking the boat over. If I was the bloke, I would be suspicious. Next came the flounder that lies on the ground, saying, damn your eyes, chucklehead, mind how you sound. Then came the conger, as long as a mile. He gave a broad grin and continued to smile. Then came the porpoise with his pointed snout. He went to the wheel shouting, ready about. Then came the mackerel with his pretty striped back. He hauled aft each sheet and he boarded each tack. Then came the whale, the biggest in the sea, shouting, haul in your head sheets, now hellum's a lee. Then came the sprat, he was smallest of all, shouting. He jumped on the poop, crying, main torps and haul. The mackerel, the skipper, did scoff for his tea. The herring he salted, the seal harpooned he. He baited a hook and he fought it a lark, to catch as he did that hoary old shark. The eel it was tasty, the hake it was strong. The flounder he speared with a lance of 3 prongs. The skate he speared next, but the porpoise was fast. The conger it grinned and it grinned to the last. He caught the old whale, which was no simple task, and soon with whale oil he had filled up each cask. With the head of the codfish he made a fine pipe. The sprat then he salted, but 'twas only a bite. The breeze it blew merrily, and merrily sailed he. But what an old bastard that skipper must be. I really enjoyed reading that. There we go, there's the last line. Ah. The breeze it blew merrily, and merrily sailed he. But what an old bastard that skipper must be. It's a good poem, isn't it? I quite like it. So the plot is that this fisherman sung a song and he was thinking, oh, how do I catch some fish? And then all the fish started jumping on his boat saying, oh, I'll have a go, I'll do all this. And then he killed them all, including the and made a pipe from the codfish's head. A porpoise got away and the conger eel did something naughty. And he was a bastard. There we go. Okay, so the way I run this normally is I know I've read more than one poet. Actually, well, Gary Snyder's still a living poet, so he doesn't count. So I'm guessing Anonymous is no longer with us, who wrote Blow the Man Down. So even though I've already read a poem by a living poet, I'm going to read another poem about the sea by a living poet. Pardon me. And that living poet is Claire Pollard. Claire is amazing. This is from a book that she must have brought out about 15 years ago. She's brought out some amazing books since. This one's called Look Claire Look. It's a book that she's written about the year in which she went travelling with her fiance, and then her father fell seriously ill and passed away. She found that out when she returned. I'm reading from the back cover here. This is an early book about youthful abandon. That I like. Claire knows I like this poem as well, called Mission Beach, and it's my favourite. I think it is my favourite poem about a beach and the sea and stuff like that. It's a little bit rude. I'm not monetized, so I don't really care. What else? But I just thought I'd give everyone a heads up that it's a bit rude. And secondly, you might find that a bit weird, being that I'm reading in the voice of a young woman who read this poem, and I'm some middle-aged bloke with a salt and pepper beard and a tummy that I'm glad is kept out of shot. Okay, so this is Mission Beach. I think she was in The Wolf a few times. I'm sure she was. Yeah. She's a really good teacher as well. I always hear really good things about her as a teacher. I think she teaches... Well, I don't know if she teaches for Arvon or Poetry School. I don't know where she's teaching right now. Or City Lit, maybe. But well worth booking a workshop with if you see her teaching. Sorry for making weird whiskey faces while I'm drinking here. Okay. Mission Beach. The hotel sat wild upon the hill, amongst snakes dripping paint down the strangler figs. We awoke to the croaks of purse-jewelled frogs, then breakfast in the green glow of fan palms. Coffee, sun-split yoghurt, and ocean's wink. Cassowaries, those boneheads, those prehistoric freaks paddled amongst our rooms, creaky as puppets, attacking the tourists. Fierce, despite their fewness, striding boldly out there before the bulb-eyed beasts of four-wheel drives. The beach was perfect, just us. I began to strip, all elbows and daring, and my breasts flopped out, slightly silly and as blinding as the sand. My nipples were that pink inside conch shells. How we rushed into the splash. It gets a little bit ruder than that. Shedding everything. We fell nude into the brilliant, cool, illuminated green. And I have never been so happy. My body could feel itself. The wine tapped like adrenaline in my brow, and you were slippery as a dolphin in my arms. My love. We didn't know that it was stinger season, that my breasts might have been whipped raw, that your beautiful hairy chest might have floated bang into a jellied sack of pain, that you might have had to piss on me, that your heart could have stopped. I have never been so happy. I jumped and wrestled with you, all the while thinking, thank you, though I didn't believe in God. Only those ancient blue-black birds quietly loping in the forest above us. That was Claire Pollard, not me. From Look Claire Look. This was published by Blood Axe. Yeah, fantastic poet. Always got time for Claire Pollard and her work. She was very young when she published her first collection, and now she's a wily veteran. Right. I'm going to read one of my own. Now, I have to say, I give a caveat here. Firstly, actually, I'm gonna change things a little bit. Here we go. So let's change my angle. Let's have a little drive for a second before I read my poem. So yeah, everyone remembers this, the Lotus Esprit that turns into a little submarine. Which way am I going to drive? I'm going to drive this way. Bit of seaweed. If I go over here, there's some non-player characters who, to be fair, I like really weird AIs in driving games, because they're literally, You got AIs, you know, artificial intelligence characters in games like Grand Theft Auto or whatever, and they tend to, you know, Red Dead Redemption, they tend to walk about. They have little scripts that they recite. Red Dead Redemption, especially, the things that people, they're brilliant. The non-player characters, I think, are amazing. Hey, Abba, how's it going? But I thought I'd go over here because I love. It is an Xbox. Yeah, it's the Xbox Series S. I've had it for 6 months since the day of release. It's a fantastic bit of kit. It's only. I know this is expensive, but compared to most consoles, it's 250 quid. So I like this. If I drive up, we could just look at this dude, who is just like looking at the sea and applauding. And I feel that like, oh yeah, cool. We had Malika and Samatar. How's it go? How was that? I bet that was fantastic. They are both rather excellent. Look at this dude here. Look at him. He's a mad lad. I like this though. This can be my audience. This is not too different to a poetry gig. 3 people. There's one bloke there who's really encouraging. Yeah, let's go forward a bit. There we go. Stop. I escaped Legoland, by the way. Don't. It's all right. It's all right, Abbo. It's not like, you know, this is your job or anything. Don't have to apologise for being late. Rob's in the chat already, so right, there we go. Perfect. There we go. So I'm going to read my poem to this bloke because he's really into me. So anyway, I like driving games. Forza Horizon is an open world driving game, which makes it really interesting because most driving games you're kind of locked on the track. You can't really explore. So when all the people are at the sides going like that, it's fine because they're people watching a race, aren't they? Whereas if you change the camera angle and just drive up to them, it's just some bloke who's just really impressed with the sea. He just basically can't stop applauding the sea. Maybe I'll write about that in a minute. Look at him. He loves it. He loves a bit of sea. I've been writing this week, experimenting, I have to say, with a kind of, I don't know if it's a form or not, but I've been reading, the poems that I've been reading for fun have been, that's not the one, sorry. Has been the mountain poems of Stonehouse. So Stonehouse was a, I think it was like a 12th century or 13th century Chinese poet. I can't remember if that was like Tang Dynasty or not. Here's the poems. They all look like that. Yeah, obviously I can't read this. I'm guessing that's Mandarin. I can't read that. But what I love is, so the poems, like the lines go downwards. And rather than, like in the West, we do things in syllables, don't we? Or not syllables, stresses, let's say. Some poetry syllabic, haiku is syllabic, and then sort of in English tend to write in stresses, stress syllables and counter stresses when we're writing formal poetry. But these poems, it's the characters. Now, I know nothing about this, you know, I know nothing about Mandarin and how to write it. Obviously, each line goes downwards like that. So it's 8-line poems, sort of divided into these stanzas. But it's 7 characters. You see, each line consists of 7 characters. So I was like, oh, there's a train in the background in the game. I was like, how do I love it. I kind of love it. I love the idea. I'll read a couple of examples. So these are the poems I'm reading. Most of these are written on his mountain. He was a monk. He lived on his mountain. He'd become a quite eminent monk. I think he'd become an abbot of a couple of monasteries. But ultimately, he just wanted to live on a mountain in his shack, plant a few miserable little plants, and just convene with the emptiness. The emperor, it was meant to be that he was awarded an orange, I don't know if it's like, I don't know what kind of dynasty was ruling at the time, but it was meant to be that he was awarded a golden robe by an emperor or some kind of ruler. So, but most of the time he just wanted to be left alone. A bit like Li Bai, probably the most famous celebrated Chinese poet, Li Bai, who ultimately just wanted to go in the woods and get drunk most of the time. But this is a different guy who spent more of his time just being, there of nature. I don't think he didn't have a jug of wine like Li Bai did. So I'll read an example. The streams are so clear and shallow, I can see pebbles. My gableless hut is surrounded by vines. Gibbons howl at night when the moon goes down. Few visitors get past the moss by the cliffs. The bamboos in my yard bend with spring snow. The plum trees on the ridge are withered by frigid nights. The solitude of his path isn't something new, but grinding a brick on a rock is a waste. I'm guessing that's a reference to a Zen story at the end of that poem. So they're all quite self-contained lines, but I really wanted to know. I know nothing about Chinese characters, so I was saying to Mrs. O'Sullivan, who doesn't listen to me in the morning anyway, because she's been married to me long enough, she knows that listening to me is a mug's game. So I said to her, like, characters, like these poems, they're 7. Each line is 7 characters long, and I'm like, how does that work? Like haiku, it's breath sounds. It's 7 breath sounds. So the 5-7-5 of a haiku isn't really syllables. It's more of a kind of breath sound that they say in Japanese. But you can still get a sense of it. It's kind of similar to syllables. But when you talk about characters, I'm like, what are these characters? Are they like, if I was to kind of do a little form with my equivalent of 7 characters, maybe the characters are just like nouns and verbs and adjectives, but all the pronouns and propositions and prepositions and stuff, they all just get left to the side. And she's like, no, sometimes it depends. Like sometimes it's they're pictorial, they're pictograms, so sometimes they are a noun, sometimes they're a whole phrase, like a common phrase. I'm like, what do we do then? What do we do? Me and Bob Monkhouse. I don't know what that gets back to, but I probably am doing my, me and the wife talking to the wife routine, so I can see the Bob Monkhouse similarities there. His son used to turn up on the poetry scene, Bob Monkhouse, Simon Monkhouse. He's like, oh, he's got the same name as Bob Monkhouse. He's like, yeah, it's his son. I'm like, all right, okay, all right. Yeah, no, he hates him. He hates his dad. Okay. So anyway, yeah. He had quite a tragic young death as well, Simon, I'm afraid to say. He had his demons, he had his issues. Anyway, let me just get on to what I've been writing. So, reason why I've read you that poem by Stonehouse, because that was the name he gave himself, the Mountain Poems of Stonehouse, is because I've been kind of following that sort of tip. I've been trying to find my way around. You meet a lot of people when you host, poetry scene, you meet a lot of people anyway. You meet a lot of people when you host an open mic, a lot of people pass through your doors, Okay, so I've called them Mountain Poems because I'm cheeky. I've written about 3 of them so far. Maybe I'll read all 3. Here we go, look. This is a really nice gadget, by the way. It's kind of like an e-reader, but it works with a Wacom pen. So I've got like a Lamy Wacom pen, which really feels much better than an Apple Pencil. But it's also an e-ink screen that you can write on. It's really nice for writing. It's like a Chinese poetry on a Chinese Wacom tablet thing. So I don't know how safe it is to put my personal details and log into my Android account. But hey, too late. They allow me to write with a pen thing. They can have all the info they want. Okay. So I took my kids to the park after we found out that we weren't isolating anymore. And I wrote this when I got back. They reinstalled the swings in Sunray Gardens. Lilac trees lined the pissed-on fence line. A little toddler boy chased my screaming daughters. All trauma looks like a game from awkward angles. I paused as a raindrop struck my finger. A week of isolation made my body feel empty. More raindrops came, so we headed home. Boredom seeped back into our afternoon. So that was that one. So you see what I mean? Each line has to be quite distinct, and it can even just be a new image, like a new... Yeah, that's the thing I've tried to recreate from those Stonehouse poems. So this one was written last night. Here we go. These get a bit more. I think I might have been. Last week I read some poems by Chelsea Minnis, Bad. And so I think the spirit of Chelsea Minnis starts sneaking in. Let me read some comments here. Oh yeah, I haven't read Bob's biography. Yeah, I don't know what he said about his son Simon, but his son Simon died. I think it was a drug overdose or something. It made the news. Anyway, back into my poems. So here we go. I eat a Kit Kat and Google the South China tiger. Zoos are purgatory for the hells of extinction. The sight and sound of parakeets don't quite blend together. The dry puddle of blood is probably not human. The teenage boy hid in a bush as death hurled past him. I'd keep... Sorry, let me do this next line because it needs an edit. The sky over Sydenham keeps doing strange things. I smile when friends suddenly fall in love. I don't think I've ever been bored in a dream. That last line is true. Has anyone ever been bored? And like lots of things happen. Have you ever just sat there going, in a dream? Ever? It's because like you're in your mind, aren't you? And your mind is completely neurotic. I think if a dream decided to be boring, the game would be up. You'd become enlightened. You know, because the mind would learn how to do nothing. There's some weird noises. Okay, I'm just going to crash into the bench. Will he still applaud me if I just drive into him as fast as I possibly can? What's the odds? What's the odds? Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Hello, mate. Are you still applauding? Are you still applauding? He's still happy. He's still having it large. Look at him. Yes. He loves it. Oh, I can't believe it. That car. He read some poems to me and then he like drove his car right at me, the idiot. Can't even kill people in this game as well. You know what I mean? It's not like Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead. I'd have shot him by now. If it was Red Dead. To be fair though, I'm taking the mick out of its AI, out of its intelligence. It's probably still way better than the AI. You know, compared to the AI in Cyberpunk 2066. To be fair, this dude is HAL from 2001. Okay, I'll read one more. I'll read one more of my own mountain poems. This one gets really. This next one, it just gets really. I was actually googling the South China tiger, and that was in one of his Stonehouse poems where he spoke about just really chilled about seeing tiger paw prints. Indeed. Narrative needs a few tweaks. Well, it's a driving game. It is a proper driving game, and I've got a feeling they weren't expecting someone just to sit there watching this dude clapping for ages with his mate. Also, just like, what's his mate doing? He seems to be really amused doing nothing. Well, at least he's looking around. He seems to be remembering something, almost like the people in this world have just been lobotomized or something, or just been drugged. And their memories don't quite last. They're just about to remember that they've been trapped in this hellish racing spectator world. And then they just kind of carry on. Anyway, last one. Last one of these poems. Then I'll start writing some poems of my own. I might go back into playing Ancestors. So I have a game called Ancestors. I started playing it last week. I haven't played it since, so I've probably completely forgotten how to play it. And we'll probably see a population of hominids die because ultimately I make a rubbish god. Okay, this is the last one of these 8-line poems. Okay, who's this dude? Oi, get out of it, what's wrong with these? It's on my beach. Anyway, last one of these. 6 days of backache gives me an edge. Pain is not an option, but suffering is trendy. I haven't smoked a cigarette since 2003. Sarcasm is my only crutch in uncertain times. The small self is an act of contraction. Nobody is walking through this lush urban garden. I blunder towards magpies and snub-faced mastiffs. I forget what first drew me to London. There we go. Okay. I did forget. I didn't. I think I went to London because I was going to find myself and become some kind of successful artist. That's why I went to London. I'm going to write a poem about this dude now. Then we might go to the. There we go. Right. Let's go a bit closer. He didn't flinch, did he? He didn't flinch. Wait, there we go. Let me read this out once I finish this stanza. You heard of King Canute, I'm sure, though the story was more a tribute to his wisdom and that he was demonstrating the limits of the divine right of kings. When berating the waves. I have no idea whether King Canute wore sandals, but for the purposes of this poem, he wore sandals. You heard of King Canute, I'm sure, though the story was more a tribute to his wisdom, and that he was demonstrating the limits of the divine right of kings when berating the waves for sodding up his sandals. What do we call one of these? I've forgotten what the name of it is. This little platform thingy. What is that? I know it's not like a stage. There's a name for it, isn't there? Platform. That's not perched on steel steps. Here's green. I'm just going to say booties. He's not wearing booties, but you know. Giving it large. Applauding the waves. Static. Tired. Because it's not going in or out. You know what I mean? So surely he should suspect that by now. That he's in some hellish computer world. Anyway. Applauds. Fist pumps. Fist bump or fist pump? Let's just say fist pumps. Phone crashes. The goals complain. applause, fist pumps, shells wilt, shorelines, shorelines recede, applause, fist bumps, the sun swells, the ocean boils, applause, fist pumps, pumps, not bumps. An idiot god laughing at a pain-filled globe. The world in its broadest sense. At his green bootied feet. That'll do. Let's read that one out. The words are all blurred. Oh, okay. Let me have a look. Maybe it's my stream quality. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let me look on my phone to see how it's looking. I'll make sure my volume's down. Oh, it is a bit blurry, isn't it? YouTube, what's up with you? 240p. That doesn't look good. I want to go in and change my stream settings, okay? And then see if it looks any better. It's still blurry, isn't it? I'm blurry. That's not good. YouTube, man. YouTube is like... Let me have a little look. Am I dead now? Is my stream dead? Okay. How's that looking? Still blurry. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Now it's all right. Now I can see it now. Okay, let me go out. So according to this, my stream looks okay. So maybe it looks better now. I've just booted everyone off this, haven't I? Jump back in. Jump back in. Okay. Sorry everyone, I was having some issues there. Thank you for telling me it was blurry. It's on 144. Let me read out the poem anyway. It might have got better. I just kind of went in and looked, and it looked a little bit better on my I got my wife's phone in my pocket. I better return that right now. Guys, I'm going to turn my camera off for a second. So I'm just going to go full console, okay? Give me a second, I'll be right back. Just going to give you the ambience for now.
Why are you nicking my phone?
Everyone can hear you. Right, I'm back, I'm coming back. Did you hear that? Did you hear that little domestic? Mrs. O'Sullivan saying, why are you nicking my phone? I'm not. I just put it... Our phones look very similar. You know? Oh my God, 144p. Right. I need to go into my settings here and I'll sort this out, okay? Because that ain't good. That's really weird. Oh, I can see myself going back to Twitch. Okay. Let's go back to my settings. I'm going to do a few things here. I'm going to change my latency because I've got it on ultra high, and maybe that's the problem. Stream is healthy. So YouTube, why are you hitting me with this? Oh, now it's 360. Come on. Okay, it is streaming in 1080. If you're able to choose it, you should be able to get 1080 or 720. Okay, scintillating viewing, I'm sure. Let me go back. Let me go back into my little camera setting. Here we go. Back to me. Back to my mug. It's actually, I've got a Mac. So I go through, so I've got the Xbox, but I'm streaming with OBS. Any other mad lads around here? So yeah, I've kind of got a capture card attached to OBS. Now maybe I had a hiccup with my internet or something like that. There's some more of them over here. Look, this lot. Let's see some more people who are just sitting there cheering. Well, they were around. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm going to change game. Let's just knock over the ice cream. There we go. Creamed. Thank you very much.
Apparently, there's another classic car just waiting to be claimed. Keep that on the download, though, yeah? I've only told you. And Kira.
Anyway. Right. So we're going to start the other game in a minute. I just wanted to kind of... I wanted to do this one because it's a nice little... that's my... Don't know if you can see that. My thing does say bum face. I'm very, very mature. So... that's all right. OBS is software where you can basically just have a bit more control over what you stream, and it allows me to put all this other stuff. You know, I've got my camera here, I've got my gameplay here, I've got my writing here. It allows me to do the things I enjoy doing. Now, let's go off-road for a second. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a different game. And it's a game about human evolution. Oh. Maybe I should find a new barn. Oh, I'm miles away from that. There's someone called Alien Monkey there. I don't really... Alright, so there's a few. Not really bothered about that. I really like this game. This is one of my favourite games. You just sort of... You can join races and then you can unlock things for racing and build up your cars. But you can also just drive around, you know. And it's got that lovely sort of... I quite like open world racing games where you can just like... You can do the races or you can just take in the whole map. Oh, someone's allotment I'm driving through. Okay. So this is all based in England. The next one's meant to be based in Mexico. But there's a James Bond car pack as well. So hence, you know, people know what I'm like with James Bond. A misogynistic dinosaur, but still... You know, I grew up with James Bond films. Okay, so I'm going to come out of this game. Also, can I just say, I changed my home thing to purple because it goes with my lighting. There we go. So I've been playing a bit of No Man's Sky, which is a fantastic game, and I might actually use No Man's Sky in future streams for my poetry stuff. But I'm going to have one more go with this game, Ancestors. Now, I was playing this last week, so it's a survival game, and I don't enjoy survival games. But I really like human evolution. So it's a survival game where you start off with these basic early hominids who are ultimately just glorified chimps. And you guide them through making tools, bipedalism, you know, into these more evolved hominids. And that's the point of the game. and I think they're going to abandon this game because it didn't sell that well. I'm guessing. I could be wrong. So I think they were planning on doing the game going all the way up to Homo sapiens, but they stop at some kind of Homo habilis type thing. So sorry for the noise there. Just opening up my my other carbonated beverage made by an evil company. Right, so I'm going to play this. Now, I wasn't too good at this last week, so I'll keep that in mind. I still might not be very good at it this week. I might quit this game and play something else. But I'm going to give it one more try today. I just don't like survival games. I'm rubbish at them. Like, everyone dies when I play survival games. Everyone. Oh. That was a bit metal. Come on. Yeah. Okay, I won't. So. James Last, the flute player. My mum had a record by him. So, I broke his leg. He's in pain. I feel like I should just start again. Or see if I can get him eaten by a tiger. See that thing says he's dying. And I've completely forgotten what to do. Can I climb up a tree? So yeah, he was in a bit of trouble. I basically made him drop from a large distance. He needs to eat or something else. Otherwise I think he's going to snuff it. I've lost the tribe. He's got a baby on his back just to make... I could have put the baby down when they were all safe. But no, didn't do it. Yeah, he's not happy. Sorry, mate. Good. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I went in. I'm not sure what happened to me internet. Right, let's jump over here, shall we? I thought he was dead then. I thought he was totally dead. Okay, so what am I going to do? I have no idea how to play this game. Let's try this again. So you can look around, you can do hearing and stuff like that. There's something over there. Shall I focus on it? B, focus. What is it? Identify. It's okay, I've just matured a neuron. I don't know what that is though. So I was talking about 2001 earlier. This is like the beginning of 2001, the game. Oh, I didn't know you did a James Bond track. I think he's about to die. Maybe I should just put him out of his misery. How do I run? I've no idea where I'm going. I like the soundtrack. I have to say that I might just quit this. It probably looks really interesting, but to play it is a bit like there's just, it literally says at the beginning of the game, we're not going to help you. Thanks for that. Oh, it's raining. It's raining. This doesn't look good, does it? Okay, it means he's about to pass out or something. Where's this tribe? Where's intelligence? What's the controls? Right, here we go. Intelligence is Y. I need to get back to this tribe, I think, and then work out what I'm doing there. Where are they? Right, I'm going the wrong way. I'm just trying to see where this tribe is. Also, survival games, when you're trying to just explore and write a poem, they're not very good. Because unlike this other games that I play, I can stop and write a poem. Sometimes I might get attacked or something. But otherwise, nah. I want to get back up here. That's what I want to do. Up, up, up. Come on. I want to get to the top of this waterfall somehow, which means I'll probably climb a tree, because I'm pretty sure that's where their nest is. There we go. And then maybe me and this child can not die. Come on up. Let's climb this tree here. Yeah, so this is basically Apeman Simulator. I'm guessing that frost thing means he's cold. I did promote this game saying, you know, I'm going to be playing the Apeman game. Let's get on this vine here. There we go, right. Yeah, this away. We got it, we got it. We're cooking with gas. I don't know what just fell down there. We can get back up. We got to get to the top of this little mountainy thing here. And then we can see our tribe and they're going to go, where you been? And I can say, broke my leg. Didn't get any food. Just pulling my weight. Carried the baby though, to be fair. Took the kids off your hands for a little while. That's got to count for something, isn't it? That little kind of closed eye gesture, I'm guessing, isn't good. I'm guessing it's like, yeah, you're going to die. Right, okay. Which way, which way? Where am I going? Let's do the intelligence thing again. Where's the fam? Right, that's something that's going to kill me there. Where's the tribe? I've lost everyone. Oh, there we go. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Ooh. Adult male, single. Oh, and there's who's that? Yek, adult female. Right, they're right beneath me. Okay, they're right beneath me. How do I get down? How do I get down? This away. It's cool, isn't it? Yeah, it looks amazing. I thought he was dead then. This poor lad, I've broken his leg. It looks like his leg's mended somehow. Okay, that's good. Maybe this game isn't as evil as I thought it was. Okay, where are they? Let's find this robe. Okay, over here. This way. How do I run? Ah, they're through here. Hello lads, I found you. Right, okay, here we go. This is the family. This is, hello. This is Ooh. Shall I groom her? There we go, bit of grooming. Oh, she likes being groomed by me, that's alright. There we go. Did they eat some bugs? That's good. Okay, there we go. Bonding, there we go. Good. Let's go. Let's say hello to the others. Shall I groom this one? Hello? You right? Oh, what can I grab here? Yep. Boo, groom. Oh, what's going on here? What have I just done? Oh my god, I swapped. I swapped my monkey. I can just injure them one by one, can't I? There we go. Oh, she's faster because her legs haven't been broken by some idiot controller man. Great. Okay. Who else can I be? I know it's come a long way since Pong, isn't it? Thing is, I have to say, it's a bit tedious. It's a bit tedious, this game. Looks great, but I just can't do this. So you know what? I'm going to write some poems. I'm going to climb up a tree. Going to eat myself a coconut. Inspect. Oh, there we go. Yep. Kokostrupper. Okay. Right. Let me write something. And then let me play something else. Because I'm not feeling this game. I've only played it for like... I played it for about an hour last week. And... It's pretty good graphically, isn't it? Especially this is made by quite a small studio. This isn't like some big major studio release. So it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Okay. Hominid. Up a tree. Driven there by some whiskey sipping gamer god who has forgotten the aims and controls, learn to spell, and is not so much winging it, he is snapping their limbs from long drops from ancient trees and laughter and laughing at his own ineptitude, which manifests as a rumble of divine thunder. If evolution is the castle cathedral perched on a pile of catastrophes, then this, is it a cocoa? I don't know, cocoa tree is the zenith. Well, newish, a couple of years ago. I think you can play it on Game Pass as well. If you have an Android phone, actually you can play it on, but you can do Game Pass on PC. Or you can stream games if you've got an Android phone as well. It's not coconut free, it's coconut tree is the zenith. Before the fickle god rage quits and tries out and leaps to the future on via quick resume. Shall I show you what quick resume is? I like this. Remember 2001? Yeah, that's not it. Remember 2001 when the ape froze the old throws the stick into the air that he's just clubbed another creature to death with, and he throws the stick in the air and it comes down as a spaceship, and everyone watching in cinemas in the 60s went, "Whoa!" Even I did, to be fair. Like most of us, I think we watched 2001 for the first time when it was like on BBC Two at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and then like we watch it and it's like just all these mental ape man creatures beating each other up, and the next moment, spaceship. So in the same state of mind. Obviously the jump cut was very dramatic and didn't have a loading screen. Am I doing quick resume, or is it just like, sorry, why, that's the wrong bit, that's the game, Niall. Oh, there we go, quick resume. Alright, look. From 8 men to a storm. So I had to get into my spaceship. I was playing this earlier. Oh, that's kind of pretty, isn't it? There we go. How's that? Yeah, I like this. I'm going to do a 2001 tip into No Man's Sky. Pixel 3's good. Pixel 3's good. Android 11. Yep, 40 quid. Very good. Well, you should be able to play Game Pass on it. Now, imagine the screen's quite small and like, you know, they don't. So imagine this writing on the screen here. But I think it's like 11 quid a month. And if your internet is fast enough, you can basically stream games. But you need a controller as well. But yeah. But it should be doable on a Pixel 3. Okay. There's still radiation. I had to kind of run. I was meant to get something to fix my ship with. Now, I've played this game a lot on Steam. I played it on GeForce Now. Look at that planet. It's all pretty good, isn't it? Pretty amazing. Now, I'm waiting for this storm to stop so I can go over there where that red thing is. Maybe I can carry on writing something while I wait for this storm to stop. So I got not that far, but further in this game. I set up a base somewhere else. But This is on Xbox and it hasn't got crossplay. Years. Not Yates. That's probably the greatest autocorrect moment ever. But no, not skip forward a few Yates. Still. Clueless. Sheltering. I don't know what kind of storm that was from the radiation. Shower on some bland, deadly planet that might bore him to death. There's some little alien creatures here as well. Okay, so that was my 2001 moment. Hominid ape creature up a tree, and then all of a sudden, the future. I'll carry on writing this in a minute. Let's go to this big screen. How's the radiation? Is the radiation not going to get any better? I wonder if I can just get out. How do I get out of it? It's another game where I don't know where the controls are. Okay, am I still going to get killed here? So that's my dude. Okay, looks alright now. Hopefully there won't be another storm. That's kind of gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. I haven't played this for a few weeks. Crossplay is when... Oh no, actually crossplay is different. Crossplay is when, like, if your mate's got a... Oh god, here we go. Is when your mate's got an Xbox and then your other mate's got a PlayStation and your other mate's got a PC and the game's available in all of them. It means you can all play together. Now cross save is when I have no idea, I forgot what all these buttons are. Oh, that's the gun. That's the old it's pretty gorgeous though, this world, isn't it? So crossplay is when you can play across different platforms, you know, if you've all got different consoles. And cross save is when you play the game on one platform, like on your PC or your PlayStation, and you save it, and then you can, and then if you've got the same game on your Switch or your Xbox or anything else, you can load it. Oh, sorry, wrong one. I'm just wasting all my lasers here. These sodium-rich plants keep me from dying, basically. Oh, okay. Oh, hello, lads. You right? You okay? You're a pretty boy, aren't you? Oh, you can make... They've done an update where you can make these aliens your pets. So everything's... I've depleted my weapon. Okay. Yeah, recharge. I've got. Yeah, I need something to recharge. Okay, how do I do this? No, that's not it. Yep. Yep, recharge. Okay, can I do these now? Right. I've got to keep an eye on my radiation. This is a little bit of a survival game where it starts off a lot like a survival game until you set your base up. You right, lads? You're not going to kill me because you got your kid with you, are you? You look pretty cool. The aliens have improved in this game. When I last played it, the aliens were a bit random because they're procedurally generated. No, that's not it. Come on. There we go. Where is it? It's over here. Ah, cool. Right. There's some kind of thing in the distance. I know I should be writing more poems. I will in a minute. What's here? Oh Christ. That wasn't good, was it? Seemed to damage myself a little bit there. Oh, alright, okay. That's quick. Let's do this. That's it. So after this, I'm going to be racing back to my spaceship. Okay, yep, I got ya. So basically this game, this is my first planet on this playthrough, so what it does is it jumps you on some crummy planet where you get these storms that might kill you. Might have another one incoming in any minute. Come on. It's worth looking for caves, so if a storm does come you can hide in a cave. I didn't see any. Okay, can I go in this place and like not die? Hopefully so. Okay, there's something in here. Yep, can I open this up? How do I get in? Bloody things in the way, and I just missed that. Okay, I've got to go this side. Okay, here we go. It's not very elegant, is it? Can I get into this cabin thing and be less in danger of dying? Here we go. Yep, okay. Hooray! Okay. So I should write something while I'm sitting in here, shouldn't I? What do I do now? Find a hermetic seal. Where is it? Oh, it's oh yeah, yeah. The name I picked for my video games is Dramosus, and that sounds weird. It's because it's like it's something to do because I do a lot of running, and it was a name that I search over here a bit. Hello, there. I'm back in the middle now. Okay. Oh look, there's beds and everything. Look at that, cozy. Cozy. I could just stay here all day. Okay. Scanner. Exosuit. So if I do that, will that? There we go. Hazard protect. So if I keep, so I've got sodium. Right. If I keep filling up with the sodium, I'll be fine. Right. Okay. Where am I going? Where's this thing? It's in here. Okay. In we go. What am I meant to grab? Is it here? Accessing archive. It's very exciting. We've all had our logs corrupted. Oh, you left the gz in the fabricator, but the gz might be of use. Visor damaged. Can't find ship. Recover supplies. Yes. Okay, yep. Get back to my ship. Where's my ship? Okay. Right, okay, so what do I do? So do I install it? B, continue, yep. Oh god, here we go. Yep, okay, press, yep, X. Press in X, boys. What's going on? Oh, I've got to do it like this, okay. Yep. Yep. Well, yeah, what do I do then? How do I make carbon nanotubes, mate? I have no idea what any of this is. Let's just go back to my ship. Gather carbon. Done that. Yeah. I've gathered tons of carbon, mate. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've done that. I've done so much carbon, mate. You wouldn't believe it. Oh, that's ferrite dust. Okay. I do actually really like this game. I'm totally getting the wrong thing though. I'm meant to be doing carbon. Right, let's get some carbon. Got oxygen. Life support systems allow you to move around the planet sprinting. That's the right stick, okay. And using the jetpack will drain life support power. Life support systems are recharged with oxygen. Pressing left stick will activate the scanner, locating oxygen supplies. Oxygen is found on all worlds. Systems can be recharged from the exosuit inventory via the quick menu using the down button. Okay. I'm taking a little picture of that so I can read it later. Yep. Where's my crafting menu? Okay, maybe I need more carbon. I must have loads of carbon now. Come on. Oh, I've got to get 50. Okay. Carbon, carbon, carbon. I know, I need to write some poems. This is what I'm meant to do in this stream, but I'm just really... Okay, yep, B. Okay. Entry. Yep. I like it when games hold my hand. Yep. Okay, how many do I need? Finalize. Oh, sorry. All right. Yep. Yep. Is that it? Is it fixed? Oi, thanks, Robert. Thank you for taking part, mate, and taking part. Thank you for joining me. I think the apes were more interesting than the space game, but the ape game was doing my nutting, I have to say. As good as it looked, it was a nightmare. Thank you, Robert. You have a good night, mate. Okay, thank you for joining me. I think I lost Abba again. Okay, so what am I... Okay, back to this blooming thing. Okay. Hold LT. Ah, you see, now I can look for my spaceship. Oh, that's right. These things, sentinels, they try killing you. Not this thing. Is that another sentinel? Right, where is my spaceship? Get me off this bloody planet, mate. Get me off this stupid planet. Oh, right, these things. Right. Yeah, they're not... I forgot about them. They try killing you. Sodium deposit. Where is my spaceship? Right, I want to run back to this. For now, like a coward. Top up my survival stuff. And then I'm going to go to... oh, let's do that first. There we go. Bit of oxygen. What's in here? There we go. More whiskey. Good old Robert. He's a nice guy. Right. I just looked at my viewing figures. It's like 2 people watching now. It's like, okay, it's not really better than it was on Twitch. Oh, there's a chair. Not ass. I've just given this pilot a tragic adolescence backstory. Sorry, I just realised that people can't see my writing. There we go. Skip forward a few million years and the hominid is still clueless, sheltering from the radiation shower on some bland, deadly planet that might bore him to death. Or he may simply spin a chair, like he once spun a bottle as a skittish teen, knowing he was the consolation prize. Right, okay, so... where's my spaceship? So that's something that's nearby that will kill me. Kind of. Sodium deposit. What's this? Sweet root. Some tool kind of. Is there a map? Honestly, I was good at this game when I played it on Steam. Right. Where is my spaceship? Spaceship. 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 No, not wrong. Wrong. Yep. Alright, I've got to test the analysis visor. So left trigger. With the analysis, hold RT to analyze target. Right. Okay. Right, locate your spaceship. Okay, yeah, where is it then? Lots more carbon. Okay, so locate my starship. B, continue. Yep. Oh yeah, that's the starship. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's do it. Well, hello mate, how you doing? You alright? You cutie. Oh. I just killed an animal. I located life like some kind of Victorian botanist and I murdered it. Okay, I'm going to go back in here and then I'm going to race to my spaceship. Okay, so that's what... Right. This side. In. Right. Stabilizing. Okay, back out again. So yeah, I was going to play Ape. I know this is like the complete opposite of the Apeman game I was promising to play, but I got a bit bored of it. I don't like survival games, I have to say. Right, where is it? Where is it? That way? Let's move. Let's just repair this spaceship and get off this sodding planet. That said, look at these giant leafy planty things. They're pretty cool. So at some point I'm going to make myself a nifty spacesuit that like doesn't have problems with radiation. So this is what happens in this game. Is you're stranded at first. You're an astronaut. You know nothing. You're stranded. Your spaceship is knackered. So you fix your spaceship, and then you go flying out. Now the second run I did on this, I found a really good planet. Had the odd storm. Let's just get some of this anyway. This is quite a nice grinding game. You know, some games you just like grinding. You like doing little tasks, you know. I'm not going to run, just going to chill, walk about. Let's get some of this dehydrogen. I forgot how satisfying it is just to fire lasers at stuff. Yeah, that'll do. In this game, while completely forgetting what I use this stuff for. Again, it is kind of a survival game, so it's quite, you know, I should stop and write a poem, but I might do it when I'm back on my spaceship. For now. I do like these. What is this? What's this? I've got to start scanning stuff as well. So right trigger and then left trigger, right trigger, analyze. Okay. Keep thinking it said Unix received. I'm not sending Unix. What is this? This thing. Look at that. That's amazing. Okay, where's my ship? It's over there. It's behind the big wibbly wobbly planty thingy. I tell you, it does sound like it's saying Unix received. I should write about that when I get back to my spaceship. Oh, you alright, lads? You're not man-eaters, are you? You're alright, you're alright. I won't murder your children. Spaceship, it's over this mountain. I quite like this game. I forgot about it. I haven't played this for a few months. I'll be playing it. You always need a few Unix when you're in an alien space planet. That's because when things get dramatic in a really sort of Kubrickian sense, you need a at least one castrato going like that. Unix received. This is the game that they rag about because it was a small team building the game, and it was basically, you have an entire galaxy to explore, which, to be fair, you do. It's procedurally generated, and but lots of promises were made, and then the promises never materialized, and everyone got really overhyped about this game, and then they got really angry when it didn't deliver. And then slowly it's actually become a kind of tale of redemption as they slowly kept on updating the game. And while it wasn't completely the game that they promised, it became a game that people wanted to play, and they kept on doing free updates as well. None of this is paid for. My laser's not powerful enough for this one. Yeah, it will just waste it. I've got to upgrade my laser. So I played this a bit before on another platform. Let's just get back into my spaceship and write about Unix and space. Right. So I tried to do a 2001 thing because, like, Xbox, this Xbox has quick resume, where you can go from one game to another. I'm just going to let my life support replenish, and I thought, yeah, I could do the equivalent of going from the Apemen to the future, like in 2001. And took about 10 seconds each way, which kind of ruined the illusion. You know, Kubrick had the jump cut of the bone getting... I thought it was a stick, it was a bone, wasn't it? Bone gets thrown up in the air, spaceship comes plummeting down. Unix received. AI. Orbiting module has lost its mind. It thinks I'm sending it Unix. I am doing no such thing. Rendering data. I don't know if insentient is a word. Yes, it is. Cool. With a knackered ship. The AI in the orbiting module has lost its mind. It thinks I am sending it Unix. Right, okay. Repair the pulse engine. Yep. How do I get out of this thing? Hit the X. Okay. Let's fix this ship, shall we? Inventory, repair items of A. Here we go. Let's get, so pulse engine. Yep, repair. What do I need? I need... Yeah, we've got one of them. Okay. Okay, that's my launch thrusters. Can't get off this poxy planet yet. I need pure ferrite. Yeah. Okay, and I need dihydrogen jelly. I actually had some of that. Okay. Right. Oh, I've got to go to a refiner. Oh, okay, yep. Yep, okay, yep. I've got to repair launch thrusters. I've got to repair pure ferrite. I've got to find some more dihydrogen. So let's do the old, is it the right stick? Left stick? Where is it? I've got to look for the blue H. There it is. Oh, is that closer? It's right there. The game's like, it's here. Okay, good. Here we go. Have I got enough dihydrogen jelly? Get me off this poxy planet, will ya? Okay. I got enough. Open the inventory. Yeah. What am I meant to do? Okay, yeah. Craft. Oh, I've got to craft it. Okay. I don't know what to do, mate. Right. Let's go big screen for a second after my after my eunuch poem. There we go, that's better. Now let me see. Craft dihydrogen jelly, 0 of 1. Dihydrogen required 40 of 40. Open the inventory, use A to craft items in inventory slots. Okay. Craft. There it is. Yep. No. Oh yeah, I've got to do this. Right. Is that enough? Do I only need one? How many do I need? Okay. Repair. Get me off this poxy planet. I need pure ferrite. Okay. Yep. I'm greasing my thruster. Say that again, I'm greasing my thruster. Sorry, I know it's childish, but just, you know, can't let the dad jokes go, you know what I mean? Okay, yep, got that. A, repair. Now I need this stuff, pure ferrite. Okay. Where is it? Get me off this poxy planet. Oh, I can craft it. Okay. Construct a portable refiner. Craft plating metal. Right, so let's do some plating metal. Plating metal. Okay. Oh, I've got to get some oxygen. Someone pointed out, like, that you know, they let's get back on the spaceship for a second and refill this. Refill my life support. Then I'm going to jump off, find some oxygen, get off this poxy planet. It's got a lovely ring though. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, is there a storm again? That's not too bad. There was a storm earlier which nearly killed me. Right. Okay, yeah, good. Oh, I forgot that you saved the game as well. Is that oxygen? Oxygen. I need 30 oxygen. Any oxygen nearer? It's right there. Look at that. Right in front of me. In the end, it was about the oxygen I met along the way. Oh, sure. No, just got to take it. One. Oh, nearly there. How much oxygen have I got? Right. Deploy the portable refiner. I think I can pick it up as well. Access the build menu. Right. Yes. Back into the big one. Right. Portable refiner. Let's make okay, yep. How do I do it then? Oh, it's here. There it is, look. Let's put it next to all my other knackered stuff. Okay, yep. Place, right trigger. Got a portable refiner. Okay, yep. Okay, what do I make? Ferrite. I put ferrite dust. Okay. Input. What do I... Jesus Christ. Right. Okay. It's nice, isn't it? I'll put some carbon in. Okay, input. Ferrite. How much do I have to make? Let's just put it all in because I'm like mad like that. Yep, okay. Begin. Ooh. Yeah, it's a metal refinery. It's basically what you do is you make your own base. Like, and people make amazing bases, but like firstly you got to get onto a planet that isn't trying to kill you every 4 seconds like this one is. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's go grab that. Yep. I don't know what's... Oh, I see. I just put it... Right, it's in my suit. Okay. Repair the launch thrusters. Here we go. I don't know, I'm running around here. It's so silly. Right. That's the wrong button. Yes. Oh yeah, can't leave me portable refiner around, can I? For any old Tom, Dick and Harry to pick it up. Right stick. Okay, return to your ship. Here we go. It's a nice victorious moment to end it on here, I think. I've got a few more minutes. Right. What do I do? I've forgotten. Yep, all symptoms. Use RT to take off. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 5, 4, 3, 2. What exactly? Don't want aliens pouncing your portable refinery. Here we go, right trigger. Here we go. I want to fly through this ring. Alright, I'll leave it. I'm off the Poxy planet. There we go. Right. I discovered this I discovered this, like some self-important white man discovering stuff. I discovered it. It's mine. Put a flag on it. Right, where am I going? Where am I going? It's pretty cool, isn't it? What the hell is that? Is that kind of moon? It's pretty funky. It's like a moon that's just sort of sitting on the surface of a thing. Right, okay. Where am I going? Let's just keep going. I think there's a base I can go to, and then I can find a decent planet. Like, that's it, innit? Look at that. Oh no, that's an asteroid. Can I shoot it? Ooh, okay. It's an asteroid field. Have I got a gun on this? No. Oh, look at all this stuff I'm getting. Good, eh? Oh, yeah. Alright, I don't know where I'm going. Orbital flight G. Test Starship systems. Test boost with B. Let's get away from these rocks. Right, B. Boost. That's boost. I'm not going to smash my ship up, am I? Right, this way. Through here. Boost. Boost A! Right, that's boost. Okay. Hold left button and right button to test pulse engine. Incoming message, frequency source unknown. Pressing down. Look, I'm pressing it. I'm bloody pressing it. Look. It's telling me to press a button that I don't know. But I'm pressing it, mate. I'm pressing it like mad. Do I have to end it here because I'm like pressing a button? No. Right. So I did this on purpose. I plugged the power from my remote. Right, here we go. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yep, I'm signed in. Yep. Okay. It didn't do this on Steam, I'll tell you that much. I am pressing the button, you sod. Right. Oh, wait a minute. Starship communicator. Navigate, select. Ah, right. I was doing the right thing all along. Silly sod. Incoming transmission. Please identify yourself. I'm. It's him again. You are not. Follow the broadcast ends as strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be set on planetary coordinates. Input data. Okay. Where's my planet? Okay. Nice. Where's this bloody planet? Where is it? It's this one here. Arrive in 3 weeks. Okay, so I can do my booster, can't I? No, maybe not. Okay. Engage pulse drive. Pulse age. Okay, so I want to go to this planet. Arrive in 3 hours now. Yep, find the cache. Hopefully it's a nice planet that won't try to kill me and then I can just chill and write poems. That's all I want. I want a chill planet for writing poems. Yeah, I know, yeah. Just meteors. They just slide through like butter. I know, I was shooting them for a while. I do remember you do get like gold and silver from meteors if you shoot them in this game. Seriously, mate, I'm not going to do this for 34 minutes. So is there something you're not telling me? Oh. So if I can clip down this button with... Oh. Pulse drive, insufficient fuel. Is there anything I can put in my pulse cell engine? Oh, I don't want all that, do I? Okay, here we go. Right, now I'm going to get there in a minute because I put my special fuel in. Please be a planet that doesn't want to bombard me with radio. Oh, quick. I also at some point have to turn off the, like, you see I've got gold. Turn off the thing where other people can play. I played this game before and I went to a base. And for some reason there's this really annoying noise that was going on in the background. I didn't know what it was. So, I was looking around going, why is there this noise? Some little bastard was following me around trying to kill me with a laser. I didn't even know. I didn't even realise it was like online multiplayer mode. Some little basement dwelling virgin was trying to grief me and I didn't even know. Okay, come on. Let's go. B button. So, and then I worked out you could go in and switch off the community, which I'm absolutely fine with. I can't stand the whole... I was just like, what's this noise? What's this noise? You can imagine him, he's probably in his basement going like, die you bastard, why won't you just die? And I'm like going, what's that noise? What's that noise? Right. Come on. Just get me on this bloody planet already. It's a nice ringy planet. What's it called again? It's called, Whoa. Can I do this again? Oh, I'm out of fuel. Got to do the fuel again. Right, split. What's the quick split? See how I'm being a bit... I'm really skimping on the... Get to this poxy planet. I am never playing Fortnite. There's a great video. I don't know if you ever watched Video Game Donkey on YouTube. He's very funny. He's like a sort of American Puerto Rican guy, and he played Fortnite, and everyone else in the voice chat was about 4, maybe not about, but yeah, their voices hadn't broken yet, and he kept on telling them he was PewDiePie. Anyway, right. Let's finally get on this planet, shall we? He does some very funny videos. Yeah. Oh, Christ. I crashed into something then, didn't I? Oh, God. Now the meteors have decided to, like, sort of damage me. Okay. Dunkey. Dunkey. Yeah. He normally spends a lot of time and care actually making a lot of his videos, but he decided to be like the sort of YouTubers who just make tons of content and make a video every day, and so he spent a week making a video every day, and it's just a spoof of like the rubbish content that is normally made by gamer YouTubers every day. And in one of them he played Among Us with his friend, but it was just like 2-player Among Us. So it's basically one was the imposter and one wasn't, and they just immediately kill the other one and go, okay, that was 1-0. Am I out of fuel again? Do I need to just... I don't want to spend 8 minutes. Okay, let's go in. Video Game Donkey, that's him. Very funny man. Right. I've just put all the tritium this time. Okay, yeah. Here we go, and I'm going the wrong way, come on. Come out of this, set the target. Right, so it might not even be this bloody planet, you know. I've set the target for this planet, but this planet might just be some joyless little you will die on this planet. How do I set the... Right. Okay, cool. Okay, engage pulse drive. Here we go. We got it this time. We're on it. I've never played Among Us. I really should play it at some point. It looks amazing. Do you ever watch Limmy? Very funny, sweary Scottish comedian. But he made a very funny video of, yeah, of him playing Among Us. Right. Here we go. This looks like a nice planet. This looks like a planet that doesn't want to kill me. The only thing about the planets is that there's these things called sentinels. So sometimes the planet is lovely, but there are super aggressive killer sentinels, which are like these robot things. Yeah, Limmy, he's like a Scottish comedian, so he had his own TV show. He's a really interesting guy. Very funny, but in that he just does Twitch now. That's all he does. One, because he had mental health issues and stuff, and he's very honest about it as well. And like he's much happier. So he had shows on the BBC and stuff like that, comedy shows. He's Glaswegian, so he's got a very thick Glasgow accent, but actually, which my missus has trouble understanding, but I'm fine with it. Anyway, look, I'm going here. I'm going to this signal source, and this might be where I... Oh my god, it's the same as the other one. It's just... Yeah, Limmy, that's it, yeah. You'll probably find loads of his sketches from his TV show and stuff as well. And my other favourite Twitch streamer is an Irishman called Blind Boy, who plays Red Dead Redemption and improvises music. Basically, that's something way better than what I do, which is with my poems. Okay. Right, do I just crash now? How do I land? Left trigger. Okay, left trigger, land with X. Here we are, our new home. This looks like one of those planets that's just full of stuff that wants to kill me. Bloody radiation again. Taking a piss, mate. Okay. Is it me or does it look exactly the same as the other one? Okay. Landed on some kind of spiky plant thing. Okay, let's get off. Right. Looks like I'm going to get off this poxy planet as quickly as possible as well. Analyze. I don't know why I'm analysing it. I probably missed the bit that I'm meant to be going to. Right, where's my sodium plants? I need the orange plants, they stop me dying. So there's a close one here. I like these, you can like get lots of carbon from these, you shoot them like that. Oxygen. Ha, you're dead. You got to be careful of them because they do actually snap on you. Oh, look at these little big daffodils things. Oh no, that's what I want. I should go back to my spaceship because I've got a feeling I've probably landed miles away. Activate target sweep from my visor, left trigger. Target sweep. How do I do that? Okay, yep. Oh, that's not that far. You turn it. I should turn into. It's my last lecture of the year. I should have written more poems, you know. Where's this thing? Where is it? It's here. That was lucky. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to hang around for about... Oh my god, it's late. Okay. Decipher signal. Sixteen. It's the ages of Leonardo DiCaprio's last 3 girlfriends. I could get sued for that, couldn't I? Oh no, they didn't do well. Just want to state that I acknowledge that Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriends have all been in their 20s. And what I said was untrue. Okay. Extract plans. Base computer. Terrain manipulator that allows me to kind of blast the mineral deposits. If you've see you mama, Marmee, even Abba, even. Right, Daisy, Abba, and Marmee. I call you by all those names at the moment. Right, okay. Yep, I need carbon now. I'm just going to do this another time. Let's get back to my spaceship so I can run in like a coward. Write one more poem and then turn it in. Is there anything else around here actually that I can grab? What the hell's that? It's projectile ammunition. Cool. Rusted metal. Maybe I can use it something. Yep, okay. Ooh, there we go. Thank you. Anything else? I've discovered the Yump Hill. I should put myself up here because I keep on missing everything. Nanites recovered. Over here. Anything else I can loot? Okay. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. Where's my spaceship? I'm going to get back on my spaceship and then I'm going to brood. And that'll be it. Anyway, I think that's it. Let's look at my poems I wrote tonight. Here's the poems. There we go. Hominid up a tree, driven by some whiskey-sipping gamer god who has forgotten the aims and controls, and is not so much winging it, as he is snapping their limbs from long drops from ancient trees and laughing at his own ineptitude, which manifests as a rumble of divine thunder. If evolution is the cathedral... Where the hell's my spaceship? It's over here. If evolution is... Oh Christ, I just got eaten by something. Oh, what's here? What's here? Okay, got to do this quickly. Let's put all of this in here. Nah, I don't want that. I'm pretty sure this is the same planet, isn't it? So I just had to fly down to the same planet. I just shouldn't have used all my sodium then. Okay, to the spaceship. Keep reading. And laughing at his own ineptitude, which manifests as a rumble of divine thunder. If evolution is the cathedral perched on a pile of catastrophes, then this coconut tree is the zenith, before the fickle god rage quits and leaps to the future via quick resume. Skip forward a few million years and the hominid is still clueless, sheltering from the radiation tower on some bland, deadly planet that might bore him to death. Or he may simply spin a chair. I found a little box thing with a chair in it. May simply spin a chair like he once spun a bottle as a skittish teen, knowing he was the consolation prize. To be fair, in my teenage years, I wasn't even that. The AI on the orbiting module has lost its mind. It thinks I'm sending it eunuchs. I am doing no such thing. Perhaps some interplanetary interference is rendering data on insentient life as a courtly fad for protectors of chastity that can hit, not bits, can hit elusive octaves, but I am lost on a planet with a knackered ship, and I don't need this learned idiosyncrasy right now. I will leave it there. I totally crashed out on Ancestors. Maybe I should just try playing it in my own spare time, but it probably just isn't a game that goes with my mindset I have when I do streams, when I do this kind of session. So that's a lesson for the future, I think. But yeah, Ancestors, I kind of think Ancestors is a good game, but I just don't like survival games. Like, what I like about this game is it stops being a survival game. You get a few things, and the next moment you're Bernie Big Balls and you're going around the galaxy owning it. But nah, not this one. Okay, if you have been watching, thank you for watching. I'm going to log off now. It's been a long one, hasn't it? It's been 2 hours and 20, but I've had all kinds of weird stuff here. So yeah, thank you very much. Have I gone really blocky again? I can't tell. Thank you very much. Have a good one.